We've got some good stuff in your weekend forecast, but we've got to get well over a little bit of a bump in the road as we get it rolling, and that is, of course, the precipitation that's associated with what used to be a tropical storm. We've had showers spreading into our southern counties. This is way down towards Campbellsville. There's Adair County, Columbia. As you get down around Monticello, some showers have been showing up, and then as you head east, you've got additional showers pushing into or around Cumberland and Harlan County, Letcher County, down through Pineville. So the farther north and west you go, the less likely you are to see it, although we will see some showers around. We've got little hints of precipitation late last evening, and then as we take you out up to now, there's that rain that is primarily going to impact our southeastern county. So the farther south and east you go, the more likely you are to get wet for your Friday, and there's where the heaviest rain is associated with that old low, that old remnant of beta. So you could see half an inch to an inch of rain right down there along the border, and then those numbers rapidly drop off, so hardly anything here in the Bluegrass, maybe a few hundredths, a few tenths of an inch if you're lucky. That's more likely southeast. If you just look at the last 24 hours, they've had a tenth of an inch in Black Mountain. And beyond that, some trace amounts. We had a trace of precipitation at Bluegrass Airport yesterday, so we are now up to 11 straight days with no rain. No measurable precipitation. That's our longest dry stretch of the year so far. Low pressure pulls east, the rain south and east diminishes, and by later on today, we should see those clouds break, and the rest of the weekend, we're in great shape. High pressure's ridging in. We'll have highs in the low 80s, feeling pretty good out there, not much like late September. Some balmy air for this time of the year. And then here comes a cold front that'll be the beginning of the end of that. A cool down on tap for next week. It's 59 degrees in Lexington. Our average high this time of the year is in the mid-70s. We're hitting that today and then exceeding it. Low 80s, feeling pretty good Saturday and Sunday, unusually warm. And then all of a sudden, there's a nosedive out there. Check it out. We're going to tumble down into the 60s by the middle to the end of next week. And you can see that temperature anomaly, the above normal likelihood that we've got coming up this weekend, 10 to 15 degrees above normal across much of the Great Lakes in the Ohio Valley. And then all of a sudden, boom, by the middle of the end of next week, behind that cold front, that unusually cool air and potentially long-lasting cool air comes blowing in. So 10 to 15 degrees above and then 10 to 15 degrees below normal. And that's getting into early October. And there's a high likelihood of that happening. If you look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, very high probability of below normal temperatures as we get into that early part of October. And remember, for the beginning of October, Lexington's average high, 73 degrees. We're going to be running about a month ahead of schedule. By the beginning of November, that's where we usually get into the low 60s. And if you check out the 8-day forecast, that's where we're headed for highs out there next Thursday. So that could be our coolest air of the season so far. We've hit the low 40s this month for overnight lows. We're going to be down around there as well. So big chill settling in out there at the end of the 8-day.